Proverbs 10, verse 2, and it reads, treasures of the wicked profit nothing, but righteousness delivereth from death. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Bakar Kadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, teach well, be a great example to us brothers. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel scattered abroad. I want to go into a short little impromptu little lesson about this article that I got here. And it's talking about the Indiana Housing Authority. Okay, the Indiana Public Housing Agency, which gives out vouchers for, people with low income, basically the ghetto. They help people to survive, and now they're not going to survive. So you know what that means? More homelessness being put inside the streets. More homelessness is coming to you women that wanted to stay on Section 8. See, Indiana Housing Authority, basically that's Section 8. They take Section 8. You can get a house through them. You can get into an apartment through them. Let's just look it up. Let's just look it up. And they're not going to be surviving, basically. They're not going to be doing their things, man, Indiana Housing Resource, apply for Section 8 online. So that this is what a lot of our women, a lot of people who are, don't got a man in the house, they can go over here to Esau Edom and they can trust in Egypt. Low income housing wait list, 2022 Section 8 waiting list. So as you can see, the Indiana Housing Authority, which basically supports Section 8, supports the public housing agencies around Indianapolis. They fund everything, and they get funding from the government. The government gives them funding, and then they fund everything through their agency, right? Pretty much. Look at the news. It says, auditor determines substantial doubt that that's what I'm reading right now. Trash and problems pile up at city public housing agency. Look at that. Feds say Indy Public Housing Agency is insolvent. I wonder what that word means. Federal state auditors to review Indy Public Housing Agency books Monday. So Monday is the day. They're about to shut this place down. They're going to shut all you people that's on Section 8. You women, y'all about to be in a bad case, man. You're not going to be getting that assistance anymore. That assistance that you long for. You're not going to be getting it anymore. Okay? You're not going to be getting that assistance anymore. That shit is for the birds. Okay? All right, it says auditor determines substantial doubt that Indy Public Housing Agency can survive. Yeah, man, you women about to be in a real bad case. It says Indianapolis, an outside auditor has determined that there is substantial doubt that the Indiana Housing Agency can survive. The film on Katz, Sapper, and Miller, LLP, was contracted by IHA, Indiana Housing Authority, to review its finances and status for 2021. The audit delivered to the IHA Board Commissioners early this month with little public comment found that the agency's finances and internal controls are so precarious that it may not survive its present state, man. And you know what that means. Somebody been stealing money. These people just been living in the hood. Garbage has been piling up everywhere. The cameras don't work. People been getting shot. They can't protect the people that they give these homes. It says, We believe that the following events or conditions identified during the course of the audit raised substantial doubt about the agency's ability to continue as a growing concern for a reasonable period of time. It says the agency lacks funding to meet secured debt obligations due over the next 12 months, so they're behind and they can't pay the government back. Okay, they can't pay back their loans and everything. It says from the date of the and that goes into, whenever there was a moratorium, whenever the C-19 hit, and people were, landlords were getting behind because they weren't getting their funds from the renters, and the government was backing that, and now a bunch of people getting evicted and all types of things, so that goes into that too. A bunch of people, if you pay attention to your cities, man. I just found out here that they're dropping homeless off here because there's like a lot of programs here in Bloomington, Indiana, and they'll bring them from Indianapolis or from anywhere, man. Women and children that are homeless, and they'll just drop them off here in the Kroger parking lot, man. And let them find their way. Okay, because there's programs, but now I'm noticing here around Bloomington that it's so many homeless people. Like you'll start to see some of the same ones, but now I'm noticing so many more. They're everywhere, man. You can't get away from them. They're in every store, parking lot. They're everywhere. They're even making their way out to some parts of the country. I'm hearing, like in the woods, and if they get kicked out of one area, then they'll go to another area and set up shop there, because they don't have anywhere to go. Most of them are on drugs and whatever else, but that doesn't mean that they don't deserve a home. And Esau Edom he's just so cruel, man. And they lock them up. They can't go anywhere without being locked up. Without being harassed. I'm talking about children too, like with these women, like coming out of the woods, man, dirty as fuck. Have you ever seen that before? So this next year that we're coming into, man, a lot of people about to be homeless, man. If we even make it that far, like children. You ever seen a child walking with its mother with a cart, man? And you going home to a nice bed and everything else. Like, these people are so cruel to their own people. Esau Edom is the damn devil, man. It says the agency lacks the funding to meet secure debt obligations due over the next 12 months. It says from the date of the statement of net position, the agency has had difficulty managing the various properties and meeting cash flow needs. We considered management's plan, which are described in the notes to the financial statements, and determined that substantial doubt about the agency's ability to continue as a going concern for at least a year after the date of the statement of net position was elevated. Let's get down here. Forgive me. I've been under the weather for the last few days. And it says the net, Slakia. The report lists outstanding debts of nearly $19 million for construction of various IHA properties. Look at that. In debt, $19 million, man. Yeah, y'all people about to be in a bad case, man. Anybody who has a house with these people who are depending on Egypt, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Let me get that real quick. Because basically you trusted in the white man, right? You trusted in Esau Edom. Okay. You trusted in Esau Edom, and you're not trusting in you don't need no man, remember? You don't need no man. Okay. You don't need no man. Isaiah 31:1, it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many. Yeah, you trust in uh, the white man. You trust in his system that got you. Oh, I don't need a man in the house. He's gonna pay my rent. The white man gonna pay my rent. He's got these vouchers for me for my utilities. You know, he's got vouchers for me for to feed my children. You know, so you trusted in Egypt, you trusted in Esau, Edom, you trusted in everything else besides the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Therefore, he's gonna destroy you, man. He's gonna let you know, break that shit, break that staff of bread. You know, so he's gonna break Esau, Edom down, break his whole economy down and everything to the point where you're gonna be wanting a man. You're gonna be calling those old dudes up that you dissed, those old dudes that had careers that they were doctors or lawyers, and but you wanted a thug and all this other shit. You're gonna be trying to call those people back, but they're gonna be gone, man. You know, you're gonna be wanting a man so bad that you're gonna settle for it. You're gonna settle for the very. You probably ain't even gonna get no man, Lord willing, man. Because you trust in Egypt, you trust in Esau, Edom, you trust in the white man and his system, his Section 8s, and all this, and you stay up on it for 10, 20 years. Oh, I'm good. I got Section 8. My bills paid for. I'm sitting around stunting and shit. Got 4 or 5 kids. You know, get all types of tax money back. So you act like it's like you're working, but you're not working. You know what I'm saying? So you stunting on everybody. You riding around with new Jordans on your feet. Everybody got new J's on, this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the other. But you didn't work for that shit, man. That's all free money from the government, man. You see? And the Lord's going to break that shit down, man. It says, woe to them, Isaiah 31:1, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. Okay, but the Lord's going to break them things down. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord, man. You see? You don't seek the Lord, okay? You don't seek the Lord. It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words. So the Lord is bringing evil upon these people, man. You know, tearing their whole structures down. America is circling the drain. The Lord's bringing that evil upon it and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers, man. That's why all your Section 8 and all that shit's about to go out the drain. Many people are being homeless these days, and then there's some of the same people that walk past the homeless and like, oh, you bum, oh, you bum. Now your ass is homeless, man. You see? The Lord don't be playing. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise. The Lord is not mocked, man. It says, and again for help of them that work iniquity, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Yeah, the help, it says, and against the help of them that work iniquity, right? You know? Yeah, the help of them that work iniquity. See, most of these women and people that are on Section 8 and shit, they work iniquity towards the Lord, man. They're not praying before they eat. They're not thankful to the Lord that they even have a house over their head. You know, they're in the house shaking their ass around their daughters. The daughters in the house shaking their ass on TikTok all fucking day. You know, drugs going in and out of the building, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, mama passed out with needles in her arm somewhere, man, in these Section 8 apartments. Y'all trust in Egypt, man. But the Lord, and you working iniquity inside those apartments, man. And the Lord's going to destroy them apartments. That's why not too long ago in New York, you had that building, it caught on fire or some shit, man, and people were jumping out the windows and everything. Hey, the Lord's doing a mighty work, man. It says, verse 3, now the Egyptians are men. Esau, Edom, these damn white people, they're just men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that holdeth shall fall down, okay? And they all shall fall together. The Lord said, hey, when I stretch out my hand, anybody who trusted in Egypt, y'all helping this man, you done kicked your man out the house and shit. It was a good man. He had a job, probably 2 or 3 jobs. You cheating on him, committing adultery and all types of shit. Hey, all y'all gonna fall, man. You know, you stay on this Section 8 shit. You keep on going down there for vouchers, and you could have been had a job. You could have been set an example for your children, but you don't want no job. You want to keep on getting more children without a father, so you can keep getting more tax money back at the end of the year. You know how it is, man. This is the condition of our people, man. Much more tax money you get, now you driving in a nice vehicle. You didn't pay for it. The government paid for the motherfucker. Your kids paid for it because you don't know where the baby daddies are. You just have babies just to have babies. Just so you can get some tax money. Man, it's fucking ridiculous, man. Committing adultery, just living in the ghetto. You love living in the ghetto, love living in the hood, man. You know, 2 of your kids and got shot up and shit. You done lost 2 kids. See? Y'all trust in Egypt, man. Y'all trust in the so-called fucking devil, man. You trust in the white man. You think that his housing agencies and his vouchers and shit gonna always be around, man. But there's coming a day, man, when you women about to be looking for men, real men of the Lord, man. You know? So this agency getting shut down, man. You know, what's the title again? It says, Auditor determines substantial doubt. And when you look at Indianapolis, man, like, and you go to the ghettos and shit, man, you know, you could tell, man. All these women, they ain't paid a bill in their fucking life, man. They just trust on Esau Edom. They trust on the white man, man. They ain't paid no fucking bills, man. I know people that don't even know how to pay a bill, man. That's how fucking much they've trusted on the white man. They don't even know what the first thing to do is. Okay? What do I do? How do I do this? What the fuck you mean you don't know how to do? What do you mean? You ain't never called up there and paid your own bill before? You see? It says auditor determines substantial doubt that Indy Public Housing Agency can housing agency can survive, so it's not gonna survive, man. I wanted to get down here and he's talking about the numbers, right? It says I'll start here. It says the report, okay. The report found that last year Indiana Housing Authority had boosted its maintenance spending 71% to $7.6 million in an attempt to alleviate tenant complaints of drywall, plumbing, appliance, and infestation, cockroaches everywhere. Issues along with broken windows, ransacked and empty apartments, and non-functioning security cameras. Straight gutter, man. Yeah, y'all gonna be in the streets like them homeless people you keep making fun of, man. Thus saith the Lord. Mayor Joe's administration recently granted the Indiana Housing Authority $250,000 to hire outside contractors to tackle thousands of unfilled maintenance orders. While operational revenues, okay, and expenditures increased in 2021, so did the agency's overall operating loss by 2%. The report, which was forwarded to the State Board of Accounts, finds material weaknesses and deficiencies in the Indiana Housing Authority's ability to monitor its own finances, man. Yeah, somebody's taking money. Y'all being lazy as fuck. You're not really doing nothing. You're not answering the phone whenever people are calling and complaining about certain things, man. There's probably black mold in these homes. All types of things, man. That's why the Lord's going to destroy you people, man, that live in those places, man. You keep on trusting in Egypt, okay? And I ain't going to, let's don't not get it twisted. There are some people that are, you know, I can see if you have special needs and this, that, and the other. You got kids that are special needs and all this, that, and, but some of you females, man, some of you people that live in, it's mostly females, man, guarantee it. Some of you females that live in these apartments, man, you could be having a job. You don't have to live there, man. You can move your family out of here and do this, that, and other, but you choose to stay on that because you think that you're going to keep getting away with not paying nothing, man. Point blank, period. But the Lord's going to destroy it, man. It says the audit finds IHA, Indiana Housing Authority, is not a low-risk auditee and lacks oversight and completed reconciliations, and its financial reporting was incomplete and inaccurate. Despite Fox 59's exclusive disclosure in January of a federal whistleblower, so somebody told on you motherfuckers, alleging mismanagement, corruption, and criminal acts, okay? Somebody stealing that have plagued Indiana Housing Authority for years. Lewis maintained, we have no knowledge of fraud. You probably doing it, or suspected fraud that affects the agencies and involves management employees who have significant roles in internal controls or others where fraud could have material effects on financial statements. So it's all types of ghetto shit going on, man. Okay? So somebody's stealing somewhere. It says the Indiana Housing Authority oversees housing for approximately 24,000 low-income Marion County residents. 24,000 women and children, man, in the ghetto. It says, and it's in the process of transitioning management of several apartment complexes to third-party vendors due to its inability to hire, train, and maintain essential management and maintenance personnel. Yeah, this place is going down the drain, man. Pretty much. Yeah. So get ready to see a lot of more women and kids in the streets, man. Okay? Get ready to see a lot more women and kids in the streets. Anyway, with that, I'd like to say shalom.